Hi everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to another video. So today I'm back here for another speed build, but today is actually going to be an apartment renovation video. So today we're going to go ahead and do a renovation of 1020 Alto apartments in Uptown in San Myshuno. Now I actually haven't done a apartment renovation in such a long time. I used to do them quite a lot for most of the apartments, but I never kind of did like, you know, these big apartments in Uptown, probably just because I'm lazy. But I've actually been kind of asking for requests recently about different oh god, I can't speak. First voiceover back from a holiday and it's a mess already. I've been asking for some ideas recently about kind of different ideas and stuff for builds, and somebody suggested the idea of doing the bigger apartments in San Myshuno and renovating them. So that's what we're going to do in today's video. And when I was looking back at my other apartment renovations, I actually realised that there were kind of popular actually. A lot of them had over 1,000 views, and I mean that's kind of like a lot in my eyes. I know compared to some other people it's like nothing, but for me having a video that passes 1,000 is it's just a rarity for me. So when that happens I know it's something that you kind of like, so hopefully you'll like this one as well. So like I said, this is actually my first voiceover back from a holiday. I actually went up to Scotland for a week and this is the first video back. I actually just built this yesterday when I came back. I'm doing the voiceover today on Sunday and this should be going up tomorrow on Monday. And tomorrow I'm actually going to be at the wedding, which is my uncle's wedding, so I'll be there tomorrow. So I had to get this done. I did actually start it before I went. You can see here that all of the flooring and wall coverings and the floor plan and also the bathrooms are already done. I do that off screen because they are kind of boring, and it's just kind of to save a little bit of time in the video, I suppose, because I mean listen to me for another extra few minutes isn't going to be a good idea. So I just kind of did that off screen, which is what I normally do for all my builds anyway. And I was kind of going to do it all before I went because I had a bit of time. I built like all that other stuff I just mentioned. I've done that all the day before I went, and I was like, you know what, I might as well just get this done because when I come back I'm not going to be like wanting to build like loads and loads and loads, which I was wrong because I was actually very inspired to do some builds which I've been working on. So I kind of got started on this. Now I built this within like an hour from me getting back, so I don't know if this is going to be up to my normal par in terms of like quality of builds. I feel like the quality in some areas is a little bit like, oh, I'm not really too sure, but you know, like I said, it is my first build back from not building for a week, and I normally build like for several hours each day, so you know, I think it might take me, you know, a little while to get back into it, but hopefully by the next build it'll be okay. And yeah, so I kind of got some like, well, I was going to kind of think of some stuff to tell you about the holiday, but it wasn't all that interesting. But if you follow me on Instagram, which my username is RealThomasTV1, which is the same as my Origin ID, and also my Twitter account, and all that information is down below. Oh, sorry, my voice cracked there. All that information is down below as well. I was posting my story pretty much every day of things I was doing and stuff like that. And I did actually have this one occasion where, well, the front of the house is all glass, and they have like these big sliding doors that kind of like are the length of the whole house, if that makes sense. It's really hard to explain, but it's been really warm. And we had all the doors open, and it was an early morning, and I came down to make my coffee, and then the next minute there was this bird that just flew in, and it was a tiny little bird. It was like a sparrow or something like that, but honestly it was so scary. And it just came in and like smacked itself into the window, and it was kind of just flying around a little bit again, and then it kind of just stopped. I thought it was like dead for a second, but it wasn't. It was just sitting there and blinking and stuff, and then it got up again and then it flew into the next window, and then, you know, it was just a mess, but it finally flew out. But yeah, it was a very eventful morning. That really wasn't a very interesting story, I'm sorry about that, but I just thought I'd mention it because that was pretty much the most interesting thing that happened. Anyway, so back to the build. This is the study room here. I was going to make this into like a kid's room, but the thing is, with kind of luxury apartments and just luxury builds in general, I always feel like kids' rooms never really fit in that well because you have all these, you know, really glamorous rooms and things like that, and then you go ahead and put a fun kids colourful, wait, did I say that twice? A fun colourful kids room in, and it just doesn't fit. It just doesn't look right. So I wasn't I just didn't really want to put it in, so I made this into a study instead. It still does have 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. I didn't mention that, sorry. But this came in at 103,085 simoleons, which is kind of a lot, but remember, it is in the luxury part of San Myshuno, so I feel like that's what you're going to be expecting. There was also this really random thing, well, not random, it's just annoying. That little fireplace that's in the build isn't one you get in the catalogue, it's one that's already there. You know those things in San Myshuno, like in the apartments, which you can't remove? That was one of them, and when I turned the fireplace on, which I was going to do for a screenshot, but I didn't decide to, but the flame is purple. It has some sort of like romantic aura thing to it, but yeah, that was really random. I'd never seen that before in games. So, but I didn't go ahead and, you know, use that for the thumbnail because it was kind of like too out of the box, like it didn't fit right, so I just decided to not have the fireplace on for the thumbnail picture. Anyway, so we're at the we're at the end of the build here, sorry about that, total mess, just getting back into it. At the end of the build here, so I really hope you enjoyed. In the comment section down below, let me know about what you thought of it. I do actually have a playlist up for all my other renovations of apartments that I did a little while ago, so feel free to go ahead and check that out if you want to see some other ones that I've done. Make sure you let me know of any other kind of apartments you want to see in terms of renovations or build ideas in general next. Leave a like, share and subscribe if you haven't, and go ahead and download this from the gallery. My origin ID is Real Thomas TV1, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!